Hello everybody, and welcome back once again to Let's Play Motorsport Manager with the Phoenix Knights Racing Team. So it's been a little while, we've had a wee break whilst we've been playing Detroit Become Human, but we're back to finish this off, hopefully in style. It's race 10, the Ardennes, and we are currently second in the Constructors' Championship, 4 points behind Scuderia Rossini, and several points ahead of Steinman. So the race is still on, as they say. Okay, so we are ready. We are right at the start of the race weekend. Our vehicle is as good as it can be. We are still waiting for our test track so that we can make those legendary engines which we are going to need to rocket us towards the championship next season. That's if, of course, we don't somehow grind out a championship win this season. We're doing a damn good job of trying. The race weekend predicts it's going to be a rainy practice and qualifying with a dry race. But the forecasts aren't always accurate, so we'll see what happens. See you for qualifying. It was indeed a wet practice session with a very, very small window of dry running. Which means that we did manage to get a slight boost to our dry weather tyres, but not as much as we would have liked. Qualifying looks to be also a wet-dry affair, which usually means I take the session, but there's a long period of dryness there. Long period. However, it's better to be safe than sorry. So, we're going to go with qualifying trim and super overtake for Alessandro Cruz, super soft and qualifying trim for Sirikov. And we'll see how the session develops. Well, there is going to be a dry session for the back end, it looks like. There's no need for us to go rushing on out to start with. There's no point of even putting intermediate tyres on. That's ridiculously stupid. The track is going to remain dry. We couldn't have been 100% sure, so it was worth chancing taking the session ourselves. So we'll get 2 laps in. So first of all, super softs. Sandro Cruz going out. Sirikov, likewise, super softs, off he goes. I'm actually going to put the speed up to ×4 here. Just bog standard qualifying laps, nothing really to be overly excited about. We will follow the Sandro Cruz, who of course has the super overtake mode, so fingers crossed he can push those Scuderia Rossinis and Steinmans as hard as possible. We'll go ×2. 2 perfects for Sirikov on the setup. And it's Lippinon on pole, Navarro second, De Graaf currently in third, but these guys have been running on the slightly damp track. That is expected to change as Alessandro Cruz is 0.007 of a second down on the current pole position time. Good first sector. Only a 10th down on the second. Sirikov is actually not too far behind either. And as we cross the line with Alessandro Cruz on his first run, 2/10 down, puts him into third position with Sirikov popping it into fourth. We are expecting the second Scuderia Rossini and the second Steinman to improve on their time, so this is a provisional placing as it currently stands. There isn't actually that much time left. We're going to have to pretty much go straight out to get our second runs here. As Alessandro Cruz comes round on his in-lap, no doubt taking a look at the computers to see where he can make improvements, to see which sectors he can, or which corners he can gain a 10th or 2. A 10th or 2? That would be something. Maybe a 100th or 2. Alright, so Sirikov's turn. He'll go out first this time. Another fresh set of super softs going on. He goes out. And we'll take out Alessandro Cruz as well. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Stephenson on an outlap, as is Balcazar. We're expecting them to improve their times. Let's take a look at them. She's now on her hot lap. Let's have a look at the time. So here's Balcazar, the second Scuderia Rossini, coming round now to the first sector. She's fastest. She's gone purple. Fastest of anybody so far today. Oh, she's just gone slower in the second sector. But she's looking like she's going to beat our drivers. Let's take a look at Stephenson. He's gone green on 2 sectors. Ooh, he's actually pretty close. He might not pass Cruz. He doesn't pass Cruz. Let's have a look at Cruz. Is he going faster? Neither of our drivers are going faster on their second stops. He does have a faster second sector, Cruz. If he can put his foot down in this final sector, he may improve, but he's not going to beat Balcazar, I don't think. No, he doesn't, but he does improve. And Sirikov, I don't think did. Alright. So 4th and 6th, not too bad. Not too bad. We got our sponsor objective. Sandro Cruz, 2/10 down. So a Steinman on pole, which is a rarity. It's not very often that Lipponen gets out-qualified. So Scuderia Rossini, 2nd and 3rd. They are the team that we need to be focused on, really. Steinman are some way behind, and they're going to have 2 or 3 real good races to get back into this. So it's Scuderia Rossini that we need to keep an eye on. And currently, they're ahead of us on the grid. So we're going to have to fight on race day. Now, it did predict dry weather. Now says cloud. I don't think we're going to get rain. Doesn't look like it. Super soft and race trim for both drivers. So 16 laps, which means it's 2 5s and a 6. The tyres can easily do that. So it's super softs all the way. Cruz, we're going to go for the 5s. 2 5s and a 6. And with Sirikov, we shall do 6 and 2 5s. So 6 5 5 for Sirikov, 5 5 6 for Alessandro Cruz. And in terms of the strategy, it's attack, 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 attack. The attack temperature isn't overly hot, so we can push without fear of overheating too much. And we've got plenty of life in the tyres, so that's pretty good. So we'll take a look then at the full grid. As we've seen already, it's Steinman on pole with Navarro, Lipponen in 2nd, Balcazar 3rd. We've got Alessandro Cruz in 4th, Stephenson sandwiched between 2 Phoenix Knights cars in 5th, Sirikov 6th. On the 4th row, we've got Parisi and Partanen in the Panthers, and we've got De Graaf 9th and Cavalcanti rounding out the top 10. So here we go. 5 lights. And we're off, and it's a good start by both the Phoenix Knights cars, who have got past the Scuderia Rossini of Balcazar, and it's 3rd and 4th place for the 2 Phoenix Knights cars, as Lipponen has passed Navarro to take the lead. Bad news for us. We could do with the Steinman winning today, but it's going to be a tall order as Balcazar slips to 6th. We need Balcazar to continue to slip further down the field, if she wouldn't awfully mind. So pushing hard on the tyres, pushing hard with the engine. Everybody else will be. Yeah, we'll keep pushing for now. So Stephenson has moved up into 4th ahead of Cruz. Sirikov in 3rd. It's a pretty steady start. Sirikov just trying to hang on to the coattails of Navarro, as Cruz is in a bit of a mire, sandwiched between Stephenson and Balcazar. Everybody's still pushing hard in the top 6 cars, all still on maximum attack. So we'll continue to mirror that for now. We'll continue to mirror that. Everybody's still attacking, yeah. All the top cars still on attack, attack, attack. Right. Although, we'll now take a quick look. So Sirikov has got extra lap to do. So we're going to turn him down to high and high, I think now. I think both cars, actually. We'll be the first to turn down our engines and turn down our tyre pushing. We'll give them a bit of extra pushing towards the back end of their stints, whereas these guys push quite hard for quite long, and then they turn everything down. We can sort of push semi-long, turn down, and then turn up for our in-laps. But so far, it's the first two, Lipponen and Navarro, just slightly pulling away. And now that we've turned down, we've got Stephenson all over the back of Sirikov here. Cruz is still fighting off Balcazar. But the top two will turn their cars down eventually, so we don't have to panic just yet. But they are showing some signs of serious pace here. Right, Sirikov crossing the line, still plenty of fuel in the tank. Tyre temperature's good, tyre wear good. Cruz, 2 more laps. Got Balcazar all over the back. Going to actually put Cruz up onto maximum tyre attack. There's plenty of life in these, and the tyre temperatures we're not overly concerned with, so I think we can actually keep him pushing for the entirety of the stint without too much fear. Right, let's look at Sirikov. Sirikov doing fine. Doing fine and dandy. Top two now turning down their tyres to conserve. Still got their engines pushing hard though. But I think we are just beginning to reel them in. Sirikov has a bit of daylight actually to Stephenson. Okay, so look at Cruz. Cruz, look at that, all over the back now, and he can actually go into overtake mode here. Come on, get past. Get past. We're giving you full power, Sonny Jim. Come on, come on. On this in-lap. Coming in, 2 5s. I said 2 5s in a 6, so another 5-lap stint. Coming in. And we won't risk it with the first pit stop. We won't risk it. Or will we? Do we need to, do you know what? This is fine. We're dealing with fine margins here. We're dealing with fine margins. And every little helps. We're going to risk it. So 3rd and 4th. As Cruz is absolutely on the maximum attack. I'm going to turn Sirikov up to maximum attack. Okay, so Cruz coming in. No mistakes. Come on, guys. Come on. Fast pit stop. Yes, nice job. Nice job indeed. Right. So he did 6.55, didn't he? So 5 laps now. Pit strategy, fast stop. Let's get cracking. So a nice early stop for Cruz. Gets him some clean air. Hopefully to put some quick times in. In fact, we'll give him full pushing whilst he gets that outlap done. Ooh, Sirikov just going to run out of fuel here. Right on the edge. Right on the edge. And he's out. And it looks like he is out ahead of his teammate. And it looks like Cruz has got ahead of Stephenson and Balcazar still. So we're still in 3rd and 4th. But we have lost a little bit of time to Navarro, it looks like. So Lipponen and Navarro still 1 and 2. Surikov and Cruz still 3 and 4. Stephenson is in 5th. Balcazar is in 6th. Cars ahead of us are on the harder compound tyres, which might be an opportunity for us to just eat into their gap slightly. They are pushing hard. We're just going to keep going on push for now. Towards the back end of our stints, we're going to turn up the engine mode, turn up the tyre pushing. But for now, we're quite happy with how we are. In fact, there's a lot of leeway here. He's got an overspill, quite a handy overspill, so we can afford to push the engine with Cruz. He's got an overspill of 0.6. We'll keep Surikov as he is for now. We'll have him another lap of just push, and then we'll turn him up as well. As things currently stand, we are still falling away from Scuderia Rossini in the constructors. This will not be enough. We need Navarro to beat Lipponen, and then we'd be looking pretty good. But if Lipponen wins, we fall behind. So Lissandro Cruz in 4th position. Now he's going to be given full push for 2 laps. Pretty much. Of course, he is behind his teammate, which isn't ideal because he's actually quicker now as we are giving him the hurry up. Just going to turn his engine down slightly for now. 46% on the engine. 36 for Surikov. This happened in the Italian race. The engine just seemed to drop so quick, and I couldn't put a finger on it. And it's happening again. Am I missing something here? I have no clue, but Lissandro Cruz has now got 1 more lap of his stint, and then he's in again. Six laps after the stop. Which means we're going to give him 7 laps of fuel. Because he can still push. Fast pit. Surikov has 2 more laps, so he's I'm a little bit worried about Cruz's fuel here. Right, there we go. 28% on the engine. Wow, that is bad. Very, very bad. It's got a whole stint to do. Very bad indeed. I don't think anything bad happened with Cruz's stop. But Surikov is in trouble. His engine is in a very, very bad way. Bringing him in here. I'm beginning to think that we'd probably just give him enough fuel to get to the end of the race, because I can't see him being able to push for any length of time. So there's no point of overfueling him, because he's not going to push. He can't push. So we'll take less fuel for a quicker stop. Mistake with the jack. Lovely. He's still getting ahead of his teammate though. Would you credit that? Only just. So Cruz can push all the way to the end. His car's fine. Surikov can't. So we're going to give Surikov maximum pushing on the tyres to make up for the engine deficit. Cruz is currently on high for now. He has an overspill of fuel, of course. He can go overtake. In fact, we're going to give him that option. Uh-oh, Stephenson! Stephenson! Oh, just getting out ahead. That was crucial. Crucial. Balcazar still hasn't pitted. Right, we're pushing Cruz now. We're pushing Cruz to the max. We've got a Stephenson behind us on fresher tyres. He's looking pretty quick. Surikov's engine, is it going to last? I have no clue. Balcazar in the pits. Balcazar not a problem. We've passed her. Uh-oh. Surikov. Engine. Gonna have to turn down to low now. Massive issues here. I have no idea why it's just so much worse than his teammates. And you almost got to say, oh, and so has, look at that, he's got problems too. Cruz gets past. Stephenson also conserving his engine. He must have engine problems. Cruz trying to catch Navarro, whose tyres are absolutely blitzed, and he's got a way to go here. He has quite a way to go, and his tyres are blitzed. Will they last 2 more laps? Questionable. Very questionable indeed. Surikov, even though he's in low, is holding off Stephenson. Both of them seem to have engine problems. What's his tyre? Lipponen's got a dodgy car. 20% on the tyres. 10% engine for Surikov. Is he going to make it? I don't dare look. Come on, his tyres are battered. We must catch him. We must catch him here. Second place would be crucial. Would be great points gained. Now our tyres are looking shoddy. Holy moly. Come on. Come on. How is this possible? He's going to make it. And Surikov just makes it in 4th. Oh, 3rd and 4th, but it wasn't straightforward. Blooming heck. How on earth did he nurse that car back? 12% on the tyres. Lipponen with some kind of a mechanical problem. He managed to get his car back. Stephenson with a mechanical problem. Surikov with a mechanical problem. Engines not coping very well here today, but Lipponen wins with Balcazar in 7th. What does that mean for the constructors? I think they'll still gain on us slightly. Not by much, but slightly. We'll see what the points is, what the points tally is. It's close, very, very close. If we'd have passed Navarro, we'd have been laughing there. We'd have been absolutely laughing with an extra 3 points. But never mind. Stephenson 5th. We've got Fox in 6th for Windsor. Very good result there. Graf in 8th. Windsor picking up some decent points. And you never know. There could be some rule breaking going on. Let's keep our fingers crossed that Lipponen has got an illegal part. Nope, no chance. Right, so we pick up 27 points. And they pick up 31. So another 4 points gained. Another 4 points gained for Scuderia Rossini and the Constructors. Steinman pick up 28. They gain by 1 point. Obviously, that is nowhere near enough for them to make up that almost 50-point deficit to us. We are on the podium again. Consistency, once again, playing into the hands of Phoenix Knights, who are doing a sterling job extracting maximum performance from their car, but the lack of engine power is seriously hindering them. With engine power, we'd be laughing. Will we be laughing next season? Time will tell. But look at that, Alessandro Cruz and Nikolai Surikov, 2nd and 3rd in the Drivers' Championship standings. Alessandro Cruz doing a sterling job, well ahead of both of the Steinmans. If it wasn't for Super Lipponen, we might be winning this Constructors quite comfortably. He is the sole reason that they are where they are. Balcazar, absolutely hopeless in the best car. We now slip to 8 points behind them. This is not a deficit that is insurmountable. One retirement, if Lipponen crashes out, their star driver, that could be tons of points lost. So it's still all to play for. So we'll go through the pre-race stuff on camera, might as well. And the next race of the season is my favourite. It is the race at Phoenix, our namesake. We look forward to that. Right, our pit crew are a little bit burnt out at the moment, and we have a really poor jackman. I might have to sort that out come race weekend. I might have to shuffle them about a bit. Ooh, look at this guy. I think we can sort this out right now. Yeah, we'll replace him. Or shall we replace him, actually? I think we'll replace him. An extra pair of hands. Alright, interview, no thank you. We'll see what's happening with the car. Car repair complete. Sponsors available for 2 of our slots. We'll sort that out in due course. 6 days for the suspension. It will be built before the next race. We'll have to figure out what part we're going to build next. And in terms of improvement, we are currently working on improving our current suspension, which is our current suspension that we have just recently built, but we can't yet use. This will be an upgrade for us, of course. This will be ready 7 days before the race, so we just slip that back a little touch for the performance staff who are working on the gearbox, the rear wing, and that's pretty much it for the time being. Okay, that's good. We have a political vote. Pre-distributed tyre compounds. Every team starts the race on an even keel. This rule will benefit cars that struggle with tyre wear, not benefit cars that are easy on the tyres. We're kind of 50-50 by the looks of it, and I'm not overly concerned. Give us whatever tyres you want, mate. It doesn't matter to me. Next season's car will be going for the best chassis, so perhaps it won't benefit us because we will have a good chassis next season. So, how many votes do we have? 4. Okay, do you know what? We might vote just with one voting power. Keep things as they are. Okay, there we go. Just to make sure. Right, 3 sponsors here. This is for 4th, 5th or 6th. Yeah, we're getting 4th or above at the moment, so we'll stick with that one. Suspension done. More sponsors available, and 2nd or above we're still not going to get there, so we'll go for the upfront payment, which happens to be only just 200 grand. United States 4 times home race bonus. It's almost worth taking this bonus in the next race just on the off chance by some minor miracle we qualify in 2nd or above, or finish 2nd or above in the race. It's never going to happen, or it's very, 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 very unlikely to happen, but it's worth almost chancing it for a 4 times bonus. Okay, so our suspension is built, so if we look at the parts that we currently have, this suspension also is now in need of full attention. So we now have to switch to full staff into reliability to get these suspensions usable. This is the best suspension on the grid. This is the 2nd best suspension on the grid. Put these on our car. We're back laughing again. So we'll keep that as it is. See where we get to. But what do we want to build next? So we've built 2 suspensions. We've built 2 rear wings. We've got the best gearbox. It's brakes that's next, isn't it? We're back best in class here, here, and here. Or at least when we get the suspensions equipped, we'll be back to best in class. It's the brakes now, and of course the engine. But still waiting for this bloody HQ. How many weeks? 7 days. There's no point in starting building any brakes. We're getting our test track in 7 days, which means we can start building those engines, and we need to build them ASAP. So how long to build a set of brakes? 5.7 days. We can't use these this season. That's the trouble. These are not for this season. I'm almost tempted to leave these. We'll leave it. We'll wait and get the engines going as soon as possible. Alright. Here it is, boys and girls. Look at that. Upgraded test track is done. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Right. Now we are ready. Now we are ready. Now we are ready. Bring forth engines for next season that are going to power us to the championship. Right, this first one is useless. It doesn't offer any performance boost, so it's just no use, no ornament. 2196. Right, okay. Top speed plus 60. Two, 256. And 2271. But that's just going to be to unlock legendary, right? So what I'm thinking is, if we actually go for a quicker build instead, so shave 5. Actually, we've got an extra slot to fill here, haven't we? So if we go for that, that'll only take 15 days rather than 19, right? So we only need to use, oh, this is where I'm not completely sure here, but I'm thinking, actually, I'm thinking that we don't need to use another component here to unlock Legendary. So if we do that, it's just a waste of days. So yeah, reliability, blah, 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 -5 days. So we get a quick epic engine simply to unlock the Legendary status. And then we can build 2 Legendary engines. Yeah, that makes sense. It's only 15 days. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. Which is the same. It's the same performance as these, which is fine. But we unlock now the Legendary slot, so we'll build 2 Legendary engines. It's going to be touch and go, you know. I don't think these Legendary engines are going to be. I don't know. Well, we'll see what happens. Wait a second. Wait a second. I'm wondering here, this is going to be a waste of cash. We've probably wasted cash here, fine. We've wasted $1 million or whatever. But I'm wondering, was that locked because we hadn't actually advanced the time quick enough for the HQ to register the upgrade? Bear with me. I'm wondering if we've... Yeah. We built the engine slightly too soon. So we've thrown some money away, fine. We can afford it. Now we can build our Legendary engine. Fine, right. So 2 Legendary engines required for next season. So we're just going to literally go for the highest maximum performance. So none of these matter. None of these are carried forward to next season. So we'll go the same again. That puts an extra 2 days, but we need that. That's top speed 2256. That gives a slight performance boost. And then top speed plus 90 gives 2361. And it's going to take 20. It's going to take 30 days. Wow. But that is a massive jump. Plus 90 performance. Look at the difference. Right, there we go. So we need 2 of them. So it's going to take 2 months. And then then we need to increase the performance, which is going to take even more time. Are we going to get these engines done by the end of the season? Who knows? But we're going to give it a damn good try. Right, 4 days till the next race. If we can't get them both done, what we might have to do, this is going to go against the grain, but we might have to put all our eggs into one basket and have one car have all the best parts and have a second car with not always. That's a tough call, but we'll have to see what happens next season in terms of what we have. If we have one engine that's miles better, could be interesting. Anyway, next race, we are here. It is Phoenix, and I'm going to continue on. I'm going to split this session into 2. Oh, because I'm away for the next 2 days with work, so I'll have to sort this with... look at that, 5 million for second. As I said, it's almost worth the risk. It's almost worth the chance. Are we going to get this? Probably not, but just in case, by some minor miracle, we manage to get second or above in the race, it's worth it. It is worth it. And we have finished second in qualifying and first in qualifying. It's before now. It's not beyond the realms of possibility. Okay, so anyway, it's going to be dry. We know that for certain. See you in qualifying.